Coming in at number 1 on the weekend was Bad Boys with $62 million. Damn. The epic war movie 1917 came in at a faraway second with $22 million, and getting inched out into the third spot was Doolittle with a $21.95 million haul.
It wasn't that good, man. They said Doolittle wasn't that good.
Doolittle didn't do good, man. For the weekend, this is an opening weekend. So there's winners and losers. The clear winner here is that Bad Boys. And that $62 million figure is only Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That is not including the holiday today. So that number is to balloon easily into the high $70 million range. I seen 1917 and I didn't get a review of it out, but the review is coming. I will review 1917 for you guys. And I have not personally seen Doolittle. But that's basically what it looks like, man. What do you think about just that right there with the box office and shit? How does that look to you?
I think that's fire. I knew Bad Boys was gonna make their money, man. I knew they was gonna make their money, like, for real. And this ain't even it. I know that numbers gonna continue growing up.
Yeah, they
continue going up. I told you they was gonna make their money. I told you they gonna continue making that money, man.
I mean, you said they was gonna make their money, but you not like that, player.
What?
Not like that.
I said Bad Boys gonna do good, bro. They gonna do good in the box office, man. They gonna do good.
This is beyond good, though. This is like astronomical. $62 million in an opening weekend for a budget of a film that is only $90 million.
Like you said, we got the classics, but also too we got a good movie. We haven't had good movies in a very long time. Then also too, we don't have a lot of SJW. We don't have no Me Too movement in this at all. We have basically from the basics. You know what I mean? And we haven't had grown up movies in a while. This is why this movie is also doing so good. Plus, too, we got Will and Martin, bro. Everybody been waiting to see Will and Martin for so long. So just buy this. It's fire.
It is fire. I agree with you, E. But dang, I just feel like this is. I don't know about you guys at home, but this is beyond for me. Like, it makes me feel so good to know when this movie succeeds like this. It makes me feel like there is a huge audience of people out there.
There's hope.
Who not just only want to see Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, but they want to see, and the word of mouth is spreading. They want to see those good old school movies, old Hollywood.
Yeah.
This 2020 movie is such a early 2000s film. Yeah. It takes me back to a social climate where movies just came out and they were just like about just being real and honest. Yeah. This is a shockingly non-SJW film. As Tyrion Rain drops another $5 on the shot to you, Tyrion. Let's see what he says. He says, let's not forget, a movie that should have been a summer film came out in the pump and dump month known as January. He ain't lying about that. I even said it on my review. Tyrion, you're right. If this came out in summer, we're talking maybe $500 million. This could have made so much more money in the summer. And yes, it's Sony. They decided to put it in a garbage month. They didn't really it had a lot of production issues, and I get it. Even myself, I didn't give this film the respect it deserved because I thought that it was going to have issues because of all of the issues with directing and writing and the script and not being able to get Will on board or not, the budget.
Scheduling and all that stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of issues. There's a lot of issues.
So I can't tell you guys enough how proud I am of this movie. I'm not getting a single red cent from this film, but I feel so good knowing that films like this, old school, the John Wicks of the world, the Bad Boys of the world, makes me excited. Nice. I just seen John Wick 3 last night again.
Get you back.
Man, that movie is so good.
Yeah.
I think that's the best one of the freaking trilogy, man. I'm glad that Tariq Lewis understands what I'm saying. I think K-Dot wanted to shed some light because he threw something at me. He dropped a deuce and says, Doolittle's about to do little. Iron Man died for that. Damn. We're going to get to Doolittle in a moment, but let's talk about the winner. We're talking about Bad Boys.
But you know what? That let us know that these directors, these writers, they seeing how good Bad Boys did. They seeing how, people, fans like the classes. They like the creme de la crop. You know what I mean? They're gonna see that. While they seeing that, they're gonna know people want to see good movies. They don't want to see just, okay, we're just gonna throw money at it. Yeah. We want to see good movies. And that should tell them right then and there, we got to stop this shit. Yeah. Hollywood needs to wake up and say, you know what? We got to go back from the basics. Because this new shit that we doing right now, it's not helping us. It's harming us.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I just think that they're talking about the fourth one. And we talked about that on Friday. Yeah. About them doing a 4. Man, you know what, dude? Freak it.
Make it happen.
Do it.
Make
Give me
it
a
happen.
fourth film.
Yeah.
Give me a fourth film right now.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine with it. It has to be Martin Lawrence and Will Smith in it.
It got to.
I'm not cool with the new age kids being the ones who...
They don't have that credit to do that yet. They can't
They don't.
lead no film.
I agree.
Yeah,
They do
they
not.
don't have the credit yet.
So I'm down for a fourth one, so long as they keep that same director, the same two directors who did this.
Yeah.
Bring along the writer. Bring Michael Bay in to do some little side work. If he did some with this movie, it felt like he did. But I'm really proud of this movie, man. This might be the most successful Bad Boys movie out of all three of them, and that's saying a lot, man. So shout out to this. Shout out to the win at Sony. I told you guys that once Amy Pascal left Sony, Sony's gonna be different, and it's happening. Amy Pascal leaves Sony, and then all this stuff is happening. It's not a coincidence. Sometimes leadership needs to get out the way, especially when you're that archaic. If you're at a free, Amy Pascal was the head of Sony for 40 years. That's like
she was cancer.
You can't. That's 4 decades. It's 2 generations.
Yeah.
That's a whole societal change, and she was up there at the head of Sony, stone face as archaic as ever, and the world was changing around her, and she didn't adapt to the change. And I'm glad that she's out of there, and I'm glad. I think she went to Universal or something. That's going to be their problem to have. And
they see this.
Sony is under good tutelage now. Sony looks good. I don't know about the Riddick, not Riddick. Bloodshot.
Yeah, it's kind of hectic a little bit.
Looks a little bit, but at this point, I'm like, hey, bro, I'm willing to give Sony as much of a chance as I'm willing to give Disney and Warner Brothers right now. 2020 is clean now. Whatever you do from now on,
I'm not giving Disney shit. I'm already out from Disney.
You got to give Disney some credit, bro.
Compared to maybe they anime, but they live action, I'm done with Disney. Disney just disrespect everything that I loved about movies from when they tried to do that live action shit, and they destroyed everything.
You do realize that Doolittle is not a Disney movie, though.
Yeah,
I believe that's a Universal film.
But but when you said Disney, though, I'm just off Disney live action. I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good.
All right, well, those are basically the winners, which is mainly, is Bad Boys. It's all about Bad Boys. Let me see what the homies are saying of Jody's Corner family. Fatal J, what's up, bro? $5 for Fatal J. Shout out to you, Fatal, man. I saw your stream. I was in there with you, Growth. I appreciate it. I enjoy watching you, man, and I'm glad that you had K-Dot on your channel, too. So keep doing it, man. Keep grinding. It gets easier, my brother. It gets easier. He says Will needed that win. He's been slipping lately.
Oh, facts, bro. Yeah. Gemini Man was trash.
Yeah, that was sauce.
For him to make this up and show his real acting chops without that bullshit CGI, showed a lot better. You know what I mean? A lot better.
What was the film that he had before Gemini Man? Because that one, Aladdin.
Oh, that was.
Yeah.
Don't let me get none.
Yeah. Gemini Man, Aladdin, Gemini Man, and then Spies in Disguise.
I still ain't seen that.
I seen it, and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. But it wasn't bad. It was good. I would say it was good. I'll even go that far to say it was good.
We're great.
I would give it a B. I would give Spies in Disguise a B.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good. That's good.
That's good.
So yeah, man, that's where I'm at with that. So let's talk about the loser here. I want to share something with you guys real quick. So speaking of the loser, I just want to share you guys with this article that Forbes came out with. Forbes is dropping a cock on everybody right now. Like Forbes, especially with Robert Downey Jr. Just look at this headline I want to share with you guys, and you guys tell me what you guys take from this. Box office. Doolittle bombed because Robert Downey Jr. is not a movie star. What? God damn! Whoo! What kind of shit is that? That writer Scott Mendelson saying it with his chest is what it means. What? What do you think?
Bullshit. I call bullshit.
All right.
I call bullshit because
besides Iron Man in the MCU and Sherlock Holmes, what huge box office attraction does Robert Downey Jr. bring to the table? What has he brought to the table? Mind you, Sherlock Holmes was in between while he was playing Iron Man.
That's a good one. I know he done a lot of stuff.
Like movie star. Like, let's use context around that word, movie star.
He played as a
Target Life said he's not, though. So, but wait a minute. Let's, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference between an acclaimed actor, which he definitely is. There's no debate there. Like, we're not even arguing that. He's definitely an acclaimed actor. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make you a movie star. You know what I'm saying? Robert Downey Jr. could run circles around and act around Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Facts.
But only one of them are right movie stars. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is a movie star. You put his name on the title, people will show up. He made Rampage a success.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Dwayne Johnson is a movie star. Leonardo DiCaprio is a movie star.
Yeah, anytime you hear Leo, it's a wrap.
Tom Hanks, I mean,
Movie star.
Robert Downey Jr. is acclaimed like them, but is he a movie star? Tom Cruise, like Jesus, is a movie star.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure I completely disagree with it, but it's sad that this Doolittle film is the one that's bringing this man out to say this for the world to see. Doolittle bombed $21 million over the weekend. That's a huge L.
I think it's because of the animal. Like a lot of people who do movies with animals and stuff like that, you know, morally portray to say to children, because that's basically what you're doing mostly children. Like Iron Man was based for children, but it was mostly also too for adults, because a lot of people know about that when they grew up with it. You know what I mean? Mm. Doolittle was mostly based for children, and when some children-based movies don't do that well, you know.
Really, children-based movies don't do that well. I don't know. Lion King made $1.5 billion. Jungle Book, yeah.
I don't
Jungle
know.
Book made over $1 billion.
That's because Disney paid for that shit. Let's get it real. Disney paid for that shit.
I don't think Disney paid for that one.
Lion King?
Yeah, I think the fans got them.
What?
Yeah, I think they did. But go ahead, continue. What you were saying?
The most Doolittle movie. Okay, the movie that did. I think it did okay. I don't know what it really did in the box office, but it was a good movie. And that was the Doolittle that they did with Eddie Murphy. That one was good. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of serious moments. When I seen just the little clips to this, even though I haven't seen the movie, but just the little clips that I saw, it kind of seemed like more of kiddie-ish. It seemed kiddie-ish, you know what I mean? Compared to adult. Compared to something that a film. Yeah. Compared to the movie that Eddie Murphy did, it was more like, it was kiddish, but it was adult. It was kind of like adult
too, though.
It showed more adult situations that happen. You know what I mean? Especially with the situation with his daughter, new situations with that.
Kiddie, with
connection, building up the relationship with family. It just was more deep. It was more of a deep detail.
Go ahead. Yeah, you got it.
Just a little clip that I saw where he did the lion with it, that was kind of weak. Like, a cat is still a cat. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, this don't look like a movie that he is good to do or should have taken. He should have did something else.
Well, that's well said, but I'm going to disagree with what you said about this being a family film. It's incredibly weird to hear that Doolittle's not a family film. That wrecks my of course it's a family movie to me. It's hands down a family movie, bro. Freak you talking about? Bean. But in all seriousness, though, when I reacted to this trailer, the sponsors, the members of Jody's Corner who hit that blue button and join, and thank you guys for joining, because in case you guys don't know, once I hit my threshold, I'm going to hire the code, and you will see the code here on every Jody's Corner live episode, Monday, Friday, and dedicated videos. And he'll be a producer for the show, edits and all that other stuff. It's going to be amazing. The show, the Jody's Corner is going to just skyrocket high once I'm able to get the code on payroll, which I'm not there yet. I'm halfway there. Saying I'm almost there.
Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to President Frog. So yeah, when I reacted to this trailer and the sponsors made it the sponsor's choice, I almost cried, man. It was beautiful, man. I was so negative on the film. Like, I don't care about Robert Downey Jr. being in no Doolittle movie. Who cares and wants that? Get your butt back on that Iron Man suit and come to the MCU. You left the MCU to do this shit.
Facts.
And then I saw the trailer and it touched me in my heart. He touched my soul with his heart. And it made me feel good. So it's sad to see that this shit was trash, because everybody who tells me about this film, and I even checked out some movie reviews on YouTube, and they all hated it. How does a movie look that good in a trailer? That's my question. How does something look this good in a trailer and the movie be that bad? God dang if that ain't trailer trickery, bruh.
Doing too much. They was doing too much in the movie. Doing way too much in that movie. Taking
That's
too
crazy.
much stuff up to it, man. Like, I was surprised.
Why have you seen this trailer?
I seen the trailer.
And you didn't like the trailer?
I mean, I liked it for the most part, but I was like, this is not the type of movie that I could see him actually doing. I wanted him to do something. For me, this is not something that I could see I saw Robert Downey Jr. even thinking about taking, especially right after Iron Man. You know what I mean? He could have did something else. So it's kind of like for him to do this. It's kind of weak on his part, to be honest. Okay. I thought he could have been in something else, like an action film.
You think he's too big for this?
I think he's way too big for this.
Okay.
And for him, this is like basically steeping to the low.
I wanted to show you guys something, and I want you to tell me the difference between the trailer that we saw from Doolittle and this trailer here. You guys know what this trailer is that we're looking at? We're looking at another acclaimed actor. This is fresh off the printing press of Star Wars and all of his amazing feats in Hollywood.
Oh, my God.
And here he is with a dog movie.
Oh, my God.
A CG dog movie, bruh. What's the difference between this and what Robert Downey Jr. did with Doolittle? There's no difference here, bruh. Look at this shit.
This is steeping to the low.
He's going across the world traveling with a dog.
Yeah, this is weak, man. When I seen the trailers to this, I was like, what the hell? This is weak, man. I couldn't believe he even did this shit too.
But here's my take on it. When you get older,
what else can you do?
Simple things in life like this that give people a sense of life after Hollywood. When people retire to get a dog, if they don't already have one, they look for things to spend their time with. They get a hobby, whether it be like bottle collecting or softcore cable porn, or even like me, take a page out of my book, get an extensive collection and historical run on she-male porn. I mean, it's fire. I mean, and this guy, Harrison Ford, he said, I'm going to go ahead and get me a dog and travel the world. I'm like, all right, more kudos to you, man. That's what's up. I don't knock Robert Downey Jr. for doing this animal movie. Maybe he's just like, the inner kid in him wants to do something fun, something that he's at a point in his career where he was like, shoot, man, I don't got to do nothing serious and acclaimed. I'm going to go play with some animals and shit. I remember when I had my animal when I was a little kid. Yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's nothing really wrong with it. I just think that from what you guys said, the movie sucked. And
my personal opinion, I really think that this was beneath him for even doing. I mean, I know like he could really do that. I think maybe the fact that he could probably show his more acting chops, like really show, but it just didn't really hit for him like that. I think maybe when he do Sherlock Holmes again, that really is going to hit for him. That actually might be his another breaking point. But this, no, I couldn't. I was surprised and amazed for him to even do this in the first place, because this don't even seem like a Robert Downey Jr. movie to me, or something that I could see him in the playing. Just like Harrison Ford, just like seeing that, I was just like, what? When I seen that trailer, I'm like, bruh, what you doing?
I mean, hey man, everybody got their own little thing and shit. What do you guys think in the chat? Robert Downey Jr. paid in full. He could retire if he wanted to. Correct. Mariah Jane, welcome. I mean, have all the MCU actors really put out great movies like that? I mean, Scarlett Johansson's putting out good films.
She made a lot of movies.
Benedict Cumberbatch, he's in this film 1917, which grossed $22 million.
What's his name? Played as the Hulk. He did a lot of drama movies. A lot of good
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo did a lot of.
Mark Ruffalo was in Zodiac, which came out many years ago. It's a David Fincher film. That's like his most. I think that's what I remember him by the most. Zodiac.
There's a movie that I saw. I forgot the name of it, but he was really good in that movie. He was really good in that movie.
Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
No.
The Magic movie.
No.
The Big Short.
No. It was. I think it was Reese Witherspoon in this movie.
Oh, I don't watch Reese Witherspoon movies, bro. I don't got nothing against her. She's just not my cup of tea. But let's go ahead. Let's check this article out. Let's read it real quick, and we'll get some more clarity on what's going on. So, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, Bad Boys for Life. Opening 17 years after the installment in their franchise hit the big screen. Zoomed to an estimated $73 million over the 4-day Martin Luther King Jr. total. So there you have it, guys. $73 million, including Martin Luther King Jr.'s holiday. I think that is a bigger opening than Thor: The Dark World.
I believe so.
I think that is a bigger opening than Thor: The Dark World. People in the chat, mods, feel free to go ahead and fact check that. But I think that's more than Thor: Dark World's opening weekend. And if that's the case, that's a huge thing, bro. That's L on Thor: Dark World. Big W for this.
Yeah, Thor: Dark World was trash.
Yeah.
It was you trash.
Trash, including $62 million for the 3 days.
Trash.
So the film's release marks the second best showing ever for the holiday frame and Sony's biggest R-rated bow. The action comedy also wowed overseas, where it collected $37.3 million from only 39 markets. Bad Boys 3 continues Sony's winning streak following Jumanji: The Next Level and Best Picture Oscar contenders Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Little Women. And there's already movement on a Bad Boys 4 follow-up. The movie's audience was led by African Americans, which was 42%, and males, which was 56%, impressively. 58% of the ticket buyers were 35 years old and younger, according to Post-Track. Bad Boys 3 cost $90 million to produce before marketing. Years in the making before a budget concerns, the R-rated pick was directed by Adil Arbi and Balal Fala. It scored solid reviews and an A cinema score. Let's go ahead and move on to Doolittle. So Doolittle, which hoped to create a new chapter in the film franchise about a man who can converse with animals, was savaged by critics, while audiences also gave it a so-so B cinema score. While it did come in slightly ahead of expectations in North America, it wasn't enough. The pick skewed female, 61%, and Caucasian, 60%. So it was 61% female and 60% white. Ticket buyers gave the film a so-so B cinema score. Produced by Team Downey and Joe Roth, Doolittle was supposed to open last May, but his release was delayed twice after Universal rushed to rework parts of the story and complete reshoots. Director Stephen Graham had never before helmed a movie laden with special effects before. So he was a rookie with dealing with films that were special effects heavy.
Probably what the situation was. And the delay. Those delay and those reshoots, that's probably why this movie did so bad too. But it's still, like I still say, I still couldn't see Robert Downey Jr. playing this. But I think now just by you saying it, that delay, those reshoots, him not knowing what he's doing, this is why this movie made what it did.
Do you think this hurts Robert Downey Jr.'s career?
No, I don't think it hurts his career.
I don't think it hurts him in the slightest.
At all.
I'm glad you feel that way. Rocky Jordan says, Ruffalo. Shout out to you, Rocky Jordan. Great donator. Ruffalo in Collateral. Evans in Snowpiercer. Fire. Collateral. Have I seen Collateral?
Familiar. I think so familiar.
That name is ringing a bell. Collateral. Chris Evans in Snowpiercer. I haven't seen Snowpiercer.
The movie is just called Collateral.
Collateral.
Okay, Google. Collateral movie.
That's not.
Collateral is a 2004 movie directed
Oh,
starring Tom Cruise.
that's the Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx movie.
Did she say? Who she say? Ruffalo?
Mark Ruffalo was in Collateral.
I don't remember him being in there.
Nah. Was it Tom
Let's
Cruise?
see. Okay, Google. Who was the cast?
Yeah,
for
I don't
Collateral?
know. All right. Let me
Okay,
see.
Google,
All right.
Who was the cast for Collateral?
I guess that just does it for box office. I'm gonna say that Bad Boys should definitely get its sequel. I think 1917 is doing good. I won't give my opinion on that film until I review it. I know some of you guys probably want that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you guys a review. Give that film the respect it deserves. And Doolittle takes his L. Doolittle's budget is, I couldn't believe when I heard it, $200 million. $200 million budget for Doolittle. That's before marketing. So you could easily balloon that shit to 250, 275. This is an insurmountable flop for the studio, man. This is that don't look good for RDJ. But maybe us Marvel fans win in the end. Maybe this will push this fool back to the MCU. Put that suit on, bro. Stop playing.
Well, think about it. You know, he also got Sherlock Holmes coming. So that's another thing that's really gonna hit. He knows he got a lot of redemption to do.
Can I share something with the world? Do you know how easy it is to bring Scarlett Johansson and Iron Man back into the MCU? This is why you don't mess with time travel. Endgame takes such a huge L for messing with time travel. I was very open with that before Endgame came out. All they have to do is travel in time, go back to Age of Ultron, where Scarlett Johansson is there, snatch her, take her back to 2024, and tell her what's up.
Facts.
You could go to Iron Man in the same movie, Age of Ultron, send Thor and Hulk, snatch Iron Man, bring him back to 2024.
A younger Iron Man at that much.
Facts. It's a wrap.
Facts. You right about that.
That's what happens when you have with time travel.
You right about
because
that.
you could nothing. There's no consequence.
Yep.
There's no consequences with time travel, bro. All you do, that reality, freak that reality. Bam, we got him right here with us. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, because it already happened. So it's not going to
Exactly.
It's not going to change nothing.
Exactly. It's where he has a child and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit's crazy, man.
So
All right, so
he wasn't there.
Huh?
He wasn't there.
What do you mean he wasn't there?
Mark Ruffalo. He was in the movie.
Oh, he was in there?
Yeah.
I don't remember him being anything.
I think he was a cop or something.
Maybe it was a little small, minuscule role. What's up, Loki? Shout out to Loki in the chat.
What up, Lucky?
Yeah.
Miss you, bro.
Look at
Hope
Loki
all is
2012.
well, man.
He's out there now. Yeah. Get Adam Warlock to go on the Soul Stone and pull Iron Man out. Ain't no Soul Stone.
Ain't no Adam Warlock.
Ain't no Adam Warlock. You know what I'm saying? Like the Soul Stone in the MCU is not the Soul Stone from the comics. It's just not. So that would be dope if we were talking about something that's more comic, canon. But that's just not what they're doing with it. So, shout out to my girl Latoria. I see you in the chat. So let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. But before we do that, let's look at what the sponsor's choice can be about, baby. We got tiers in this motherfreaker. The tiers of Jody's Corner is why things go down the way they do. There's 4 tiers for you guys to support the channel. This is how you help get the code hired. This comes up to a total. Once I hit the total, this is going to pay code salary. So tier 4, you get the special sponsors only live stream, which is going to be Thursday coming up. Back-to-back Thursdays because I missed last month due to tragic reasons. And tier 3, for $9.99 a month, you get to choose any trailer weekly for me to react to. They already chose their trailer, and the reaction is going to come this week. So feel free to go ahead and learn more on that by clicking down below. Tier 2, for $25 a month, you get all of the perks before it, including you get to choose 2 movies for me to review on my channel on Jody's Corner. And tier 1, Xerxes, is $49. That's the mega tier. You get all the perks, every perk, and you get to choose 1 whole show season for me to watch, and you get to choose sponsors choice topics on Jody's Corner Live and on Yin and Yang on Wednesdays. It's a tremendous value there, and I really hope you guys join to help the channel out, help pay for the bills, the lights, the equipment, all the shit that goes with running a freaking studio. This is a monthly expenditure, and you know what I'm saying, I'm sacrificing a lot of my side of the income for someone like Code to come in. I'm gonna be giving him a portion of my personal funds that I get from the channel that I pay myself with to give to Code, so he could, have a
living on his own. Thumbs this video up. Show them support and subscribe to the channel.